Welcome to Out West with Kristy Titus and the Realtree.com website. Today I'm going to share with you my top elk calling tips.
Excuse me, he was at 30 yards, staring at me, and I was at full draw. And I couldn't move. I was just standing there. And I waited and he moved around.
Learning to call elk is like learning to master a musical instrument. Because elk have such a broad spectrum of sounds that they make in the wild, as an effective caller, you need to be able to mimic the sounds that you're hearing. Having the ability to convince a fervent bull that you're a cow or a herd of cows is critical in your elk calling success. That will help provide you with more shot opportunities on a big bull. Using your diaphragm call, master the mew, the chirp, the estrus mews, and even the cow bugle. All of these components are going to articulate into better shot opportunities.
Get another arrow in. He's turning his head downhill.
Never underestimate the importance of listening in the field. As an archery hunter, we all want to hear that big bull tip his head back and scream out a location call, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes if we just slow down, take a moment and listen for the small things. Bulls can be very big, gregarious, and loud animals, but they can also slip rather silently through the woods. Listening for things like a twig snapping, or a bull glunking, or a trained deer can even learn to identify a bull that's whining. Or something as small as maybe a cow mew. Taking that time, slow your feet down, let your ears do some work for you before your feet get ahead of the trail.
Just called it in on a string, came in running. I hardly had time to get ready and set up, and came in so fast. He bugled once real quiet, and next thing I know he was there. I had to make a move, and luckily I was able to get a shot, and it was perfect. Couldn't have been any more perfect.
What you're doing is working, do not change it. If you have a bull that's responding to a cow call and he appears to be coming in, don't throw a bugle at him. Conversely, if what you're doing is not generating the desired response that you want, you have nothing to lose by changing it up. Learn to judge that behavior, learn to set your strategy around how the elk is behaving and reacting to what you're doing, and over time, your call setups will become better and better. During the rut, the bulls tend to get extremely territorial, so don't forget that nonverbal bull communication. If you get into an area where you find a lot of fresh rubs and scrapes and there's bull sign, sometimes in lieu of doing any vocal communication like a cow call or a bugle, I opt for the nonverbal communication. And I take a tree and rake branches, kick the dirt around a tree, be aggressive, get in there and thrash and make some noise and hold tight and see what happens. A lot of times you'll attract the attention of a territorial bull and he'll come in either quiet and slip in on you to check out what you're doing, or he'll come in like a rolling thunder.
It's better than I thought it was. Looks like he was holding pretty well.
Never give up your location on an elk unless you're ready to. If I've got a bull bugling, I'm going to make the slip and get as close to him as I can without him knowing I'm there. When I feel like I'm in the zone and I'm in the right spot and everything is set up, that's when I'll make my vocalizations or cow calls or bugles, whatever I decide to do for that set. Sometimes, if you can even make a sound and then move forward 30 or 40 yards, don't give away that exact location because he's going to come in looking.
I think Kristy just shot that bull. These cows sped up the hill. She was gone for an hour and a half, putting the stock on this bull. Here she comes now.
The last and most important tip I can give is what I call the hang up. Typically, a big bull is going to come in to the sounds that the caller is making and try to circle around to the downwind side at roughly 70 to 80 yards. It's critical as a caller to have your shooter set up at least 40 yards below you. Now this is going to provide a couple opportunities. First, your shooter's going to have more in-range shot opportunities for the bull. And second, as a caller, you're going to be able to move in any direction, most likely without the bull seeing you, in order to draw that bull by your shooter. And please don't forget, as the caller, the bull is coming to you, so there may be other satellite bulls in the area that you're not aware of that may be slipping in on you. So if you have a tag, stay prepared, pay attention, because you may end up with the bull in your lap.